Click here to subscribe our channel and do not forget to press the bell icon to get regular updates of our videos. Hello friends, good evening to all of you. I am back with another video on Sociology optional subject for UPSC CSE means examination. In this video we are going to cover the features of the caste system. So now friend, please do these 3 hours. It will really motivate me to continue this awesome course. Share as much as possible so that more and more people will get benefited. Comment and like the video and ask any doubt if you have. And now you can also follow us on FB page, that is facebook.com/Unorthodox Academy. So friend, as you know that we are covering slot 3, that is stratification, caste and class, and in paper 1 we have finished the topic of stratification mobility, and in paper 2 we are presently covering the caste system, and we have already covered the perspective on the study of caste system. And this video we are going to cover the features of the caste system. So before moving towards the features of caste system, first we have to understand what is the caste mean. So basically caste has for long been viewed as a distinctive features of the Indian society, and it is not merely an institution that characterizes the structure of social stratification in India, but caste has also often been seen to represent the core of India, or we can say it is the epitome of the Indian traditional society, and it has been used both as institution as well as an ideology. And institutionally, caste provide a framework for arranging and organizing social group in terms of their statuses and positions in the social and economic system. So if we see, it fixed individual into the structure of social hierarchy on the basis of their birth. That means they have the ascribed status, that means their status will be fixed in the society on the basis of their birth. And as an ideology, caste was a system of values and ideas that legitimize and reinforce the existing structure of social inequality. It also provided a worldview around which a typical Hindu organized his or her life. So if we basically consider the traditional social stratification of Indian society, so that at that time we can say that it is an closed system, because generations after generation the individual born in the same status and live this life same always that in which status he is born. And if we consider the Western society, then the Western society project themselves as an open systems. There the individual can work according to their taste and abilities, and they will be open to mobilize in the society. And that's why we can say Indian traditional caste system can be an extreme form of social stratifications. And the caste here can be defined as the hereditary endogamous group having a common name, common traditional occupation, common culture, relatively rigid in matters of mobility and distinctiveness of status, and forming a single homogeneous community. So however, in the changing situations we can say that caste has adopted too many new features, like having formal organizations, becoming less rigid, and having a link with politics, making the politics as a part of numerical strength, or presenting his numerical strength in the politics. So basically if we consider caste system, now here we are considering caste system. So basically is a form of social stratifications which is found among the Hindus of India, though loosely it is also found in those societies which are associated with India historically or culturally. And C.H. Cooley defined caste as a closed class, whereas for J.S. Gurre, when class becomes somewhat hereditary, it becomes a caste. So now we see the characteristics of the caste systems that are discussed by many sociologists like J.S. Gurre, T.S. Madan, Louis Dumont, etc. And on its basis, following character can be identified. The first one is that it has segmental division of society, hierarchy, restrictions on food and drink, endogamy, and purity and pollution, occupational associations, having social and religious disabilities, and privileges of few sections, and so distinction in the customs and dress and speech, and conflict in resolving mechanism, or basically having conflict resolving mechanism. So first we see the segmental division of society, and basically means Indian social stratification is largely based on caste, and there are various castes having a well developed lifestyle of their own. The membership of a caste is determined by the birth, that means they have ascribed status, thus caste is hereditary in nature. And the second one is hierarchy, and it indicates various castes according to their purity and impurity of occupations, and according to that they are ranked higher to the lower positions, and it is like a ladder where pure caste is ranked on the top and impure is ranked at the bottom. For example, if we consider the occupation of Brahmins, it is that of performing rituals and teachings, and it is considered to be the purest occupation, hence they are placed at the top of hierarchy. On the other hand, sweeper, whose occupation is cleaning and scavenging, placed at the bottom of hierarchy because of the impure occupation. So now we see the third one, that is restriction on food, drink and smoking. Usually different castes do not exchange food, drink and do not share smoking of hookah among them. For example, Brahmins do not take fruit from any other caste, and basically it is a complicated process. For example, in UP, among Kanyakobj Brahmins, there are many subdivisions, and each subdivision does not take fruit from other subdivisions. And that's why basically we can say there are two types of food. The first one is pakka, that is food prepared in ghee like puri, kachori and pulao, whereas kacha, that means food prepared in water like rice, pulses and vegetable curries. So now basically we can say that some castes exchange only pakka food among themselves. Invariably the high caste does not take anything from low caste, and the same principle is applied to smoking too. So now the next thing is the endogamy, and basically it indicates member of the caste have to marry within their own caste only, and they cannot able to do the inter-caste marriage, or basically it is prohibited. However, among educated people, particularly in the urban areas, intercaste marriage are gradually increasing, as we see in these developed urban areas. And now we can see the fifth topic or fifth features, that is purity and pollution. So it is basically one of the important features of caste system, because purity and pollutions are judged in terms of deeds, occupation, language, dress pattern, as well as food habits. For example, liquor consumption, consuming non-vegetarian food, eating leftover food of the high caste, working in occupations like leather craft, lifting dead animals, sweeping and carrying garbage, etc. are supposed to be impure. However, in the recent times, some high caste people are today doing all the above jobs, like working in shoe shop, shoe factory, cutting hair in beauty parlor, etc. So now the sixth feature is occupational associations, for each caste having a specific occupations and cannot change occupations. For example, Brahmins do priesthood and teachings, whereas Kayasthas maintain revenue records and writings, Banyas are engaged in business, and Chamas are engaged in the leather work and etc. So within new job so as in the present time, as we are seeing, there are new job opportunities which are available due to industrialization and urbanizations, and then with some people have shifted from their traditional occupation. So however, if we see in rural areas, traditional occupation are still followed, and such cases are also found in the urban areas, like a barber has a hair cutting salon, whereas he can cut hair in the morning and evening, and simultaneously work as a peon in the office. So now the seventh feature is the social and religious disabilities and privileges of few sections. So basically the lower caste are debarred from doing many things, like they are not permitted to enter in the temple, do not use literary language, and cannot use gold ornament or umbrella, etc. However, things have changed considerably, and these restrictions are hardly found today, and basically these are not that much found in the present time. And distinction in customs, dress and speech. So this is the 8 features. And the basically high caste use pure language, that means sometimes literally words, whereas low caste use colloquial language, that means local language. And the 9th feature is conflict resolving mechanism. Basically caste have their own conflict resolving mechanism, such as caste panchayats at the village and inter-village levels. So now there are basically 2 terms that I want to describe you. The first one is the Jajmani system. So basically it is an economic contract between different castes, through which they exchange their foods and services, and those who take the services are known as Jajmans, and those who give are known as Kamins. Williams Wizard called it is a functional institution, where for Oscar Lewis it is an exploitative system. So now the next thing is that the caste panchayat. So basically every caste has its own panchayat, which makes sure that the members are not violating the caste rules. So in case of violations, they ensures penalty in economic form, which may be extended to social boycott or hukka pani band. So if we see in Indian society, and the caste panchayat of the dominant caste can impose the verdict or decisions on the other caste also. So basically these are the orthodox characteristics of the caste system. So during British period and onward, Indian society went through various changes under the influence of modern and western values, which weakened the caste system on the one hand, whereas it has also given a lease to life in another way. And basically it is during the ideology that are present in the western society, which came due to the open in the society or due to the context between the different countries in the world. So for example, religious sanctions, hereditary occupations, judgmani system has been weakened, and on the other hand, endogamy is still strong in India. That means there are about 82% castes which do the endogamy, that is marrying within a caste. And on the other hand, democracy and reservation has increased. Casteism, this is the important factor, and it is said that caste is weakening but casteism is increasing because of the vote bank. So the changes in the caste system is not universal because it is changing fast in urban societies but slowly in the rural society. So friend, thank you for listening me and watching this video. Thank you.